Wow. The end of an era, man. There are so many different ways to unpack this because this is a teachable moment and this is about respecting talent. Um, I was a huge watcher of Collider because as you guys know, like obviously like, I love football, but I love film as well. I am a film obsessive, and my daily staple of film news, film topics, and everything was from Collider Movie Talk. That was pretty much spearheaded by John Campea, and I knew that it was the beginning of the end when Campea left. When he left, I was like, "What?" I think about John Campea is this. He actually has me blocked from Twitter because of just some stuff and all that kind of stuff. Because I just called him out on something and he didn't want to reply, so he just blocked me. Which is cool, it's fine. But the thing about John Campus is, even if there are times when he can say crazy things, the times where like I fully disagree with him, he is excellent at being a host. Like the way he talks, the way he presents himself, the way he puts his points across, he's excellent at what he does. So I just put one on one together and I was like, okay, they didn't really fight for him. And Collider thought that they could survive and were bigger than him. Luckily, Collider just stumbled upon this whole big thing, which is now YouTube Live. And again, if you're saying John Campbell was the spearheaded of the guy that his right hand man was really Christian Harloff, who again was very good in a different way of really spearheading a show. And Collider Live was 100% the number one show for Collider. And I'm sure it was doing well. It was doing really well. Then when I heard that Harloff was leaving, and I put one on one together, and Harloff was wanted to do some things with the show, but Mark Fernandez and the company did not agree with it. I was like, this is your number one show on Collider. This is probably one of the most watched YouTube live shows, especially within the film bracket. Are you dumb? And in their infinite stupidity, this is how stupid they were, which is why the key thing on this video is it's about the talents. It's not about you, the suit. It's not about what you've created. It's about the talent. You can't replicate the talent because they thought that we don't need Harloff. We have Collider Life. He's already built up Collider Life. We'll put Roxy and Dorina or whatever in there, and this will still survive. But what happened was, because it's about the talent and the personalities, all the people that were fans of Campea, the personality, went over to the Campea show, which is why I still, from time to time, watch the Campea show. And all those people that were fans of Harloff went over to the Schmoes Know network and Harloff's own YouTube channel. These personalities take their fans wherever they go with them. The audience at large don't watch the channel. They watch the person at the channel. They're not fans of the channel. There are no fans of Collider. This is what this guys don't understand. There are no fans of Collider. There are fans of Campea. There are fans of Christian Harloff. And they have a huge following. So if you're a sensible businessman, okay, there may be times where you don't want to be insulted and you don't want to completely have your hands tied, but you do everything in your power to keep these personalities on your channel because no one cares about your channel. They only watch your channel because of the personalities on there. That's how this game works. And I just think it's fun and it's unfortunate because, again, guys obviously have lost their jobs, they've lost their roles and everything, but it is what it is. Like if the views are not there, it is what it is. So I can't argue with them canceling the shows if the views are down. You can't argue with that. But it could have been avoided. People could have still kept their jobs and roles if Collider weren't arrogant. If you had fought for Campea and he fought for Harloff, Collider would still be thriving. The Campea show is thriving. It is thriving. And that is a guy who is engineering that thing all by himself, pretty much. Like I say, say only what's about Campea. I disagree with about half of the stuff that he says. But you have to take a step back and be objective and be like, my God, man, this guy's good at what he does. And that's when you know a guy is really good, where you can hate him, you can disagree with him, but you take a step back and be like, man, look at how well done his show is. Look at the consistency of his show. Look at just the organization of his show and everything. You say, bruh, this objectively, this guy is good at what he does. How do you let a man as talented as that go? It's like, let's use Ebonics. Is you dumb? Is you dumb? So, success for me, because see, once Harloff left Collider Live, I was done. Because when he was there, at least, pop in and out and everything, not as much as when Campea, obviously one of my favorites, Mark Ellis, was there. And for me, the guy I'm actually a real fan of is Dennis Sang. And Dennis, if you listen, man, Dennis, bro, jump ship. I know it's risk and everything. Get the Think Hero boys, get the Think Hero clan, and jump ship. Because trust me, Dennis, I don't think he realizes how many fans you do have. How many fans you do have. So, but my thing about it is, so right now, like, who the hell's gonna watch Collider? They're not saying they're gonna put all of their money into the comic book shopping show, deep fake. Because the whole thing with the whole deep fake, they're like, oh my gosh, that thing that we did with Star Wars had like 80 million views. We'll just keep doing that. Are you sure you're gonna keep on getting those high views? Really? Because remember, this is about sustainability. That could have just been a quick little one time wonder thing that you had. What is sustainable is the talent. And by not respecting the talent and thinking you thought you were bigger than the talent. It's so corporate. And what's happened to them is karma. For me, I just think that, the Collider video production side, I think it's done. I think it's done because this would have angered so many people now. And when you're just reading the comments, you're like, I'm done with Collider, I'm done with Collider, I'm done, I'm finished, I'm done. That I think in the next few months, the video production thing is just going to just cease to exist. And all that will exist is, of course, the website, which will always be there based on the links they have with celebrities. And I think, well, maybe the video thing will survive based, as I said in their press release, celebrity-led stuff. I don't care about celebrity-led stuff. The beauty about YouTube is it's for the guys on the street where, oh my gosh, this is a regular guy like me that isn't famous, that's talking to me about films and debating to me about films and giving hardcore views about films, movies, and the entertainment world. I don't give a damn about celebrity interviews. I don't give a damn about celebrities being interviewed and stuff. Who gives a damn? Sad, unfortunate, and it's a very unfortunate fall from the heights of Collider Movie Talk, which was a thing I was watching daily. The heights of Collider Movie Talk, which Campea built and ran superbly well. To now think, but it is funny where you're looking at Collider fall apart, and I say again, the Campea show is thriving, Harloff show is thriving. The bottom line is respect the talent. You're not bigger than the talent.